Hi, I need to read more books. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I used to do book reviews several years ago, and I've been meaning to get back to them. Unfortunately, between me writing and procrastinating, I haven't really been reading too much for the last month or so, and I need to stop that. Whenever I'm writing, I get into the mood of I want to write versus I want to read, and it can be kind of difficult to read, but it's not a problem. I just need to make myself do it. So let me show you the sheer volume of books that I have and why I need to do this. Because if I don't read more books, I can't go get new ones from the used bookstore, and I love the used bookstore. It's like crack. You can tell I have a decent amount of books over here. A lot of them are manga, and I have some graphic novels. My husband has his sad little bookshelf on the very bottom here. He has like 30 books, maybe. And then I have some sci-fi fantasy and some Archie comics and stuff on this side. Most of my books that are on these other two bookshelves, most of them are double stacked, and there's just a ton. So hopefully I don't make you sick. I'm going to move the webcam really quick. But yeah, so I have quite a few books, and I need to read them. So I am doing what I'm going to call the hashtag #1 year of books challenge. I wanted to make this available on Twitter, mostly because I need to start using Twitter. I made an account years ago, basically to claim essentially what was my pen name, and I'll put that below. And I claimed it. I made like 6 posts, and then I haven't posted in years. And I want to actually change that. I want to, try to connect more with people. And I feel like this is a great way to do several things at once. I can connect to people. I can read my books and start getting rid of them so I can get more books. And also I can do more book reviews. So this challenge is definitely not unique in any sense of the imagination. I know that several other people have done this type of challenge. I don't know that there's even like an official hashtag for it. I'm just making one up. So if anybody else would like to go along with it, you certainly can. It's great to be able to read a bunch of books, and it's not super difficult depending on what kind of book you read. I have a couple rules for myself. They're not super strict, but they're strict enough. The main rule is that I cannot read any books that I have actually read before. It can be by an author that I've read before. It just has to be a book that I haven't read. I have a ton that I have not read, and unfortunately, I will go through cycles where I reread books that I love, which is fine, but I need to get rid of some of these books because a lot of the romance novels I'm not going to keep. So that's the first rule, is it has to be a book that I have not read before. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance. Chances are it will be. And then the second rule is that there have to be 52 books read within the year or more. Ideally, it's one per week, but for certain weeks, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, chances are I won't be reading a book during those weeks, or at least not be able to put up a review or anything on Twitter. So it's okay to read more than one in a week and count it. But yeah, I want to read a total of 52 books in the year, which is actually not, I don't think, super difficult for me. I can read a romance novel in probably 3 to 4 hours, depending on how focused I am. But I wanted to do this to challenge myself, and also so that I can do more book reviews. I can't guarantee that every single book will have a review, but the majority of them will. They will be a lot like my old format where I just sat down and I talked kind of about the book, what the book was about, what I thought about it. I had a lot of fun doing those videos, and I want to start doing them again. So I want to make this challenge so I actually do it. And I want to be on Twitter so that people can yell at me and be like, you haven't posted anything. What's wrong with you? So join me in this challenge, or, just, if nothing else, look forward to some more book reviews in the future. There'll probably be a lot about romance novels. Some might not be. It kind of just depends on what books I have on hand. I have mostly romance. I have some young adult. I have a lot of sci-fi and fantasy. The problem is I've read most of those. So it's going to be a lot of romance I haven't read before. That's fine. There's nothing saying that I have to read only the books that I have now. I can buy more books, but I have to be good and try to read mostly ones that I have. So yeah, so sorry for this kind of rambly thing, but yes, the 1 year of books challenge, I will be starting that next week. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's at author M.E. Kennedy. I'll put that down below. And go ahead and follow me. I don't know that it's going to be a ton of posts all the time. It would be mostly about this. Any of my updates, if I get rejections or acceptances from agents, maybe I'll post that because I'm currently querying. And just probably some random stuff, feeling my random thoughts. Yeah, so go ahead, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing this. I think it'll be a lot of fun and it'll get me to read a lot more books. All right. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.